Hey ho, hey ho. All right, we are live. Finally. Let's see here. I don't know. I have no idea what a lot of this does. I'm used to going live on my phone, so bear with me for a moment. Give me just a moment. Okay. Whoops. Whew. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't start the podcast here. Knocking shit over here. There we go. And I'm getting a little frustrated. Okay, so we are going to talk Star Wars. Because it is May the 4th be with you. I wanted to introduce my new best friend over here, Chewbacca. He laughs too. That wasn't it. Alright, let's go. We got a little bowcaster here. So, that's pretty cool. I had to introduce Chewie. He's got a mouth here somewhere too. There it is. So, pretty cool. This is my Build-A-Bear Chewbacca. He's $20 now till May 9th at Build-A-Bear. So I definitely pick him up while supplies last. This is an awesome little thing. I love him. He's my new favorite toy. Love this guy. He's cool. He's going to sit over here. He's going to sit right here. There he is. My buddy Chewie. There's bowcaster over there. So, all right. So, sorry about all that. So, welcome to Comicgeddon TV. I am Retro John, and we are live with May the 4th be with you. Let's talk Star Wars. Our main focus today is I'm going to go over the Timothy Zahn novels, or Timothy Zahn's novels in general, and I'm probably going to end up sticking with one character in particular. So, but I'm hoping some of you come on and we chat a little bit. So let me make sure people know I am live here. I'm sorry, what's that, Chewy? He knows what the dealio is. Alright, now. Taking a little bit to share here. A whole strand of hair that's right there, bothering the hell out of me. I would normally be wearing a hat, but I don't own a Star Wars hat. I own hats for everything. I own hats for Green Lantern, Joker, Batman. I have Superman. I have Star Trek. So kind of just waiting, killing time, waiting for people to come on in and say, Idaho! By the way, have you guys been outside yet? I don't know where everybody's watching from. I'm from Decatur, Illinois, and it is beautiful outside. I went worked till 2, came home, got some lunch, then headed to Springfield, which is our closest Build-A-Bear, and I picked this guy up because he's $20. He's normally a $42 with the sound chip, $42. For $20. It would have been 30. Would have been like $34, but I had $10 gift card, and it's that much because I got the bowcaster isn't included. So I can't have Chewbacca without his bowcaster. So I got to have the bowcaster. His belt came with him, so I didn't have to worry about that. So I think I like him. He's pretty cool. I need to work on his fur though. I think my cat's gonna get jealous. Well, we're live on YouTube with Comicgeddon TV. If you're not a subscriber to Comicgeddon TV, now is a good time to go ahead and subscribe, so you know when all of the whenever I go live, or when Shannon goes live, or when Billy goes live. I'm not sure either of them ever go live, but I like to go live a lot, so. So you'll find out when I go live. You'll get all the Comicgeddon goodness. So we just had, let's see, I just did a couple of reviews from the 2099 Star Trek movie, the figures, and the major disappointment on that, with keeping in Star Wars, though. Shannon has done a Star Wars comic book review today, so make sure you check that out. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. You know, be one of what I'm trying to get called the Comicgeddians. Yes. Yes. Everyone who subscribes is a Comicgeddian. I like it. Let's see here. I'm live now. Shannon likes to check these out sometimes. Sometimes he'll give me some feedback. Constructive feedback. Don't say that. Watch the F-bomb. For those of you not in the know, we did, I think, 2 or 3 episodes for our D&D group, and I'd constantly drop the F-bomb. In the D&D group, if anybody is aware, there's a lot of swearing. So, well, we kind of cancel that. All right, we're just going to go ahead and continue. We're just going to go ahead. All right, Star Wars. I'll just go ahead and get right into it. Nobody in here right now. So, all right. So here we go. With today being Star Wars, you tend to think of mostly the original trilogy. There's episode 4, which is is Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Argument over. That's the original trilogy. Special edition original trilogy is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Then we have the Episode 1, Phantom Menace, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Then we have the Episode 7, which is The Force Awakens, Episode 8, which is The Last Jedi. We have the in-betweener of Episode 3 and 4, Rogue One. So today's Star Wars Day. What you need to do, what we don't need to, what you tend to do, Star Wars fans do, is they think we're going to watch the whole series, which is great. Especially if you throw in Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi, The Last Jedi. Well, before we had the prequels and after we had the prequels, and definitely before Force Awakens, we only had one sequel trilogy. And that sequel trilogy is referred to as the Thrawn trilogy. The Thrawn trilogy, which is a novelization, 3 books, by Timothy Zahn. I really hope I pronounced his name correctly. And it was, I want to say, 1992, I think, ish, around there. Copyright 92, so 92. And what this trilogy was basically, it took place right after Return of the Jedi, and it involved basically the Emperor's dead, the Empire's on the verge of just total collapse, and there's one guy, a Grand Admiral named Thrawn. And he's out to get the last of these like super mega star destroyers that are left, so he can crush the rebellion and bring back the Empire, right? And he has this thing, this pet, this like almost like a yellow serpent pet thing that he keeps around him all the time. And the reason being is because this thing is immune to the Force. Like, it blocks the Force. So if somebody with the Force tries to read your mind or try to mind control you or anything, it won't work as long as he's got this creature around him. Which comes in handy when he meets up with Luke. So, I mean, that's kind of the basis. There's an old evil Jedi. I'm trying to remember his name. I don't remember his name. Kaboth, something like that. Give me a moment. It'll come to me. I swear. Kaboth. It's a dark Jedi. It's C. Apostrophe B-A-O-T-H. Kaboth. But I believe he ends up. I don't know. I don't remember if it's in these novels or later on, but you find out he's actually a clone. Or he comes back as a clone. Whereas a dark Jedi, he's got his own little hidden agenda. He wants to bring back dark Jedi. He wants to be like the Jedi Master of all Jedi. And he tries to recruit Luke, and doesn't end well. But here's the real cool thing. Besides introducing quite possibly my favorite Star Wars villain of all time, Grand Admiral Thrawn, it also not only sets up or introduces us to, but also sets up what would become Luke's marriage and eventual child, because he meets his future wife in these novels, very fan popular character Mara Jade. Also, I believe the first one to have a purple lightsaber, if I remember correctly. And Mara Jade was the hand of the Emperor. She was like that one person that, nobody kind of knew about, and she'd go on these little secret missions and assassinations and stuff like that. She was pretty badass. But what she really didn't know was she was also strong in the Force, which Luke can sense. So when her and Luke meet, she's told to kill him, but she can't for some reason, and Luke doesn't want to hurt. Doesn't want to hurt her. There's something there, and we definitely feel it in these books. And later on, I'm not sure if it was not in a novel, but I know in a graphic novel from Dark Horse called Star Wars Union, which I started reading today because it's Star Wars Day. They get married. They eventually have a child. So I mean, this really cool. I mean, this trilogy was the hopes of every Star Wars fan that this is what we would get as our sequel trilogy to the original trilogy, and we never got it. We got Force Awakens and The Last Jedi so far, which I enjoy. I like them. I really do. I like them better than the prequels. But this was the trilogy we wanted to see, and I really wanted to see a live action Grand Admiral Thrawn, but we never got him. But Timothy Zahn, in these books, the first one is Heir to the Empire, and there's the Dark Jedi, Gamoth. And you can see down here. I don't know if he's in. Yeah, right there. That's Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have Dark Force Rising. There we go. Again, there's another picture of Thrawn. Does not show up with that creature on it. I don't know. Not on here, but you can see there's a good picture of Mara Jade. Not using the purple lightsaber. I'm not sure what's up with that. I could have swore she came with a purple. She used a purple lightsaber. There's Mara Jade. Flare. There we go. So, pretty cool. So, but yeah, this was a trilogy. This is like the first trilogy, I believe. This was almost like the first big novelization. And these took me a good long while to read because I was so into them. I wanted to make sure I caught everything. I still don't think I caught everything, but yeah. But Timothy Zahn, he's wrote quite a few Star Wars novels at this point. I don't have the exact list. It's many. But this is the novels that he is mostly known for. Well, years later, what am I doing here? Something happened. Go away! There we go. Years later, as in last year, I believe it was. When Force Awakens came out, anyway, we were told that these weren't canon, which, unless they were Lucas approved, they weren't canon really anyway, but they were more canon than any other thing that we got. So that made a lot of fans upset, and that made me upset because that means Thrawn wasn't canon. That means Mara Jade wasn't canon. So that was really upsetting to me. And then it was announced that season 3 of Star Wars Rebels, we were getting Grand Admiral Thrawn. He was going to be officially introduced to Star Wars canon. But before his appearance in Star Wars Rebels, Timothy Zahn returned to the Star Wars universe with Thrawn. And this is just so cool. And this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, so there's actually a poster in here, I believe. There's supposed to be a poster in here. Where's my poster? You're not gonna. Something happened to my poster. it was supposed to be a poster. I don't know what the hell happened here. Oh, there it is. There it is. And I've never attempted to fold this out, so There we go. So that's the poster of Thrawn. This is an incredibly good book. It goes into his history. It pretty much goes into everything we kind of already knew about Thrawn, as far as how smart he was and everything. But this basically tells us how he got involved into the Empire, and he impressed the Emperor immediately. There's also currently right now a Marvel Comics adaptation of this novel. They're currently on issue, I want to say issue 3. As far as I know, they are still available. Most comic stores haven't sold out, I don't believe, so you can check that out. Tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day, so tomorrow would be a perfect time to go out and check out Star Wars Thrawn and other Star Wars comics. I believe there's also a Poe Dameron comic, which I'm thinking about seriously picking up. I like Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron's one of my favorite characters in the new Star Wars universe here. So yeah, very cool, very awesome. Timothy Zahn is just amazing, simply amazing. We also have, like I said, he was introduced in Star Wars Rebels Season 3, and he's just as calculating, just as maniacal. I mean, he's very dangerous, very dangerous. The one thing missing in here, though, is he doesn't have the creature, that yellow creature, which I guess kind of a good reason, because all the Jedi are supposed to be extinct. Because the Rebels takes place right after Episode 3, before Episode 4. So, yeah. And yes, you also see Darth Maul on here. So, that is because we finally get the final confrontation between him and Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Rebels Season 3. Probably the best season they've had. I love this season. I haven't caught the last season 4, final season. I guess at this point, I might as well just wait till it hits Blu-ray. So, yeah. But Zahn is responsible for creating 2 of my favorite Star Wars characters. That being Grand Moff Thrawn and Mara Jade. And like I said, Thrawn was introduced in Star Wars Rebels Season 3. Now it is rumored that Mara Jade is going to be introduced in the Episode 9 Star Wars film. Now, for those fans who are kind of curious, and for those of you curious, because wait a minute, didn't you say she married Luke Skywalker in the books? True. First off, we got to remember these books are no longer canon. Dark Horse comics are no longer canon. Years and years of material no longer canon. So here's my theory. I don't think they're just going to completely throw that away, because how else are they going to introduce Mara Jade without the Luke reference? You need that Luke reference. That's why she's important in the Star Wars universe. So here's my theory. Should they introduce Mara Jade, this is how I think they should, and how I feel they should do it. Okay, so Mara Jade and Luke Skywalker did end up getting married after Return of the Jedi, and Luke trained Mara Jade. Luke and Mara Jade opened the New Jedi Academy together. When Kylo Ren turned and destroyed the temple, Luke believed she was in that temple and died. Hence, the extra explanation on why he went into exile, and it would make a hell of a lot more sense on why he went into exile, besides the fact that he felt he failed Kylo Ren and was scared to never train another Jedi. That would add to that and make it a lot more acceptable in my book. And then, but then we find out Mara Jade is not dead. She comes back and finishes Rey's training. That'd be cool. I'd be totally up for that. And Mara Jade could take the place of Leia in that situation, I think. Because we know that Leia was supposed to play a huge part in Episode 9. So, I mean, or maybe Rey can take that spot, or I don't know. This is something I'd love to talk to people about. Nobody's on. Nobody's watching. We can't discuss. I'd like to talk. But yeah, it'd be incredible. I could see that. So, but yeah, the Timothy Zahn books. These books I want to say this trilogy, which you could probably find at your secondhand bookstores. Uh, like people turn in books, they don't want any more. That's why I got these. I'd love to have the hardcover copies of these, honestly. As you can see, the spines are just in this horrible condition. Yeah, pages are bent. So I'd love to get the hard copies of these, the hardcovers. I think they might have made this trilogy available as a Legends series. I think that's what they call it, Star Wars Legends. Something like that. It's basically the fan favorite books that are not canon, but it says Legend, Star Wars Legends on the top. I think that's what it's called. Let me double check. Now I have to check. I'll check Star Wars Legends. Star Wars Legends. I believe it's called Epic Collection. Books. I'll figure out this mystery. Expanded Universe, Star Wars Canon. Yeah, I believe it is called Star Wars Legends, yeah. So, yes, it was called Star Wars Legends. Okay, so yeah. Which basically means any expanded universe that took place before Star Wars Episode 1 is not canon. Anything like this Last Command, the Thrawn trilogy, any of the expanded universe is no longer canon. It's called Star Wars Legends. So pretty much anything that came out after The Force Awakens, any novels that came out after The Force Awakens, like Star Wars Aftermath trilogy, for instance, the Aftermath trilogy is canon. That actually happened. Anything before that, pretty much, So like the Han Solo trilogy they came out with, the Young Jedi trilogy they came out with, the Leia novels. Oh my God, there's so many novels. X-Wing. I think Wedge Antilles had his own books, and there's novels that took place before the prequels and during the prequels and all that. I think anything after Episode 1 might actually be canon. I believe. Let's see. The body of work represents Star Wars Legends is a body of work representing the original Star Wars Expanded Universe, which was rebranded as Star Wars Legends and declared non-canon to the franchise in April 2014. Beginning with 1999 release of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Lucasfilm has divided each title by fictional era with symbols, various different symbols. So, yeah, basically anything. I'm gonna go through every single freaking book. Good Lord. There is a list. You can go on Wikipedia, and there's a list of every freaking novel they've ever come out with. I'm looking at it right now. It's incredible. Yeah. So, whoops. Go back. Okay. So. Wow, there's a lot of novels with the new expanding universe. I didn't realize this. Ahsoka. I just found an Ahsoka novel too. I almost bought it. It was paperback. I wanted the hardcover. Wow. I really need to really need to finish the Aftermath trilogy too. Phasma, that was another novel I wanted to pick up. See, we no longer have an actual real bookstore here in town. We have like secondhand bookstores. We had let's see. Okay, so I mentioned the new novel Thrawn. Well, there's a sequel coming out in July called Thrawn Alliances. So I'll be picking that one up for sure. I got to finish this one. I got like halfway through it. Actually, I think I'm further in the comic book adaptation than I am the novel. So there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of novels now for the new canon expanded universe. Or what would this be called? The canon verse? I don't know. So, but let's see. Yeah, the Star Wars official canon includes all the movie episodes, which includes Episode 1 all the way to The Last Jedi, the Clone Wars film and television show, Star Wars Rebels, as well as any books, comics, and video games published after April 2014. And then I know there's a new cartoon series coming on called Star Wars Resistance. I don't have a lot of info. There's no information here on it. I know BB-8's in it, and he's not going to be owned by Poe Dameron, so that's going to be interesting. I think that's the only thing I know right now. I already know what the animated style is going to be. It's going to stick with the Clone Wars and Rebel style, or if it's going to go in a whole new different style. Either way, I'm not going to be able to watch it because I don't have Disney XD. I really wish they'd put that available to stream on like Netflix or something, or Hulu, or... Alright. All right. Well, this is the point. This is the part where if there are people watching, I go, so what are your favorite Star Wars stories? What are your favorite Star Wars moments? And we would talk. Nobody's on. I gotta wait till people watch this and hopefully comment later. I've been drinking a lot of water today. You okay over there, Chewie? That's Chewbacca. My cat is giving me the death look right now. He is not liking Chewbacca. I gotta put him up. I feel like my cat's he's gonna tear him up. So, well, while I have you here, why don't I go ahead and go over this thing? So this, like I said, is available at Build-A-Bear Workshop. Our closest one is in Springfield, Illinois, so I went to Springfield. It's like a 45-minute drive. My girlfriend drove me, because I'm going to be doing all the driving tomorrow. Free Comic Book Day in Bloomington, Illinois. Then we got to travel to Taylorville. Then we can travel back here at Gator. A lot of driving. I'm going to do it, so she drove to Springfield for me, so I can get this. And this thing's really cool. It's really, I kind of would have liked to be a little softer, but it's nice. It's really comfy. I fall asleep on him. My cat's giving me really dirty look. It's got a hard nose. Eyes right here, blue. It does have a mouth covered up by the fur. There we go. He has his belt here. The pouch is just, it's not a working pouch, I don't think. Oh, but it is Velcro. It does come off. So, who wants to take that off? And you want to have a Chewbacca, you'd have just a regular Wookiee. And also, which is included in the $20, you get a sound thing that you can put in the paw, and that's where he makes the noise, which comes out of here, and laughing, and a bunch of growls. So he does that. And this was the last bowcaster. So if you're listening to that, watching this, and you're in Springfield and you want to get one of these, I'm sorry, I got the last bowcaster. And this is just a plush bowcaster. Got a little bit of plastic in there for stability purposes. And it's like a little cardboard or something to keep this sturdy. And it's pretty cool. I mean, this is where he would look through, and the bolts would come out, and got the bolts right here, I guess. And it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. It's got a little strap. The strap is also Velcro. And then it's got a little stretchy rubber band. And that's how he holds on to it. So just kind of take this, wrap it around his hand, like so. Try not to break it. This is it's not cheap. The bowcaster is actually like $12. So there you go, and then he just kind of holds on to it like so, and he just kind of hangs there, honestly. So you can just do that, and so it's pretty cool. I like it. One issue I do have with this Chewbacca is he sheds like crazy. So it's pretty cool. I really like it. Oh, there's more Velcro on the back over here. On the back. So Velcro here and on the pouch. I guess it's in two pieces. I don't want to take it off. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, check them out. Check out. I think you can also order these online. Beware though, because the ad that I saw had him sitting in a like a plush Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon is not available, at least not at the Build-A-Bear store I was at. But right as far as I know, right now it's not available. So I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to get a Chewbacca and a Millennium Falcon, which would have been awesome. They have other Star Wars characters. You can get Boba Fett, Han Solo. You can get Rey and Darth Vader and Kylo Ren. And ironically enough, they don't have Ewoks. I don't know why. That'd be kind of cool, right? It would make sense. They're essentially giant stuff. They're stuffed bears anyway. But no Ewoks. Come on, Build-A-Bear, get with it. I mean, it's written right. It's gold. I'd buy a Wicket. I'd yeah. So another cool thing they do is when they stuff them, they put a heart in here, a little plush heart, and it's really cool. They make you think of different things for the heart, and they make you make a wish, and they put them in the back of Chewbacca, and then they sew him up, and it's pretty cool. Also, you can get a gift certificate, which I left it in the car. But yeah, you could go on a little computer there and print out a birth certificate for your animal. Mine, I put Chewbacca, today's date, May 4th, 2018. So this will be forever my May the 4th be with you, Chewbacca. So yeah, I mean, this is just awesome. And it started today. The sale started today, and it goes through the 9th. So you have till the 9th to get to your local Build-A-Bear and make your own Chewbacca. And that comes with the Chewbacca. It comes with the sound piece. Yeah. I love that one. And if it wears down, I believe they can replace the sound pieces when it wears down. I think you have to buy another one. I think they're like $7, but they can replace it. I think they just untie. I think they pretty much just put up in the back, pull out some of the stuff and take it out, put a new one in, restuff it. I don't think so. I think that's all for free, but yeah. The Bowcaster ran me $12. And like I said, if you're in Springfield, Illinois, or you're going to that one, I'm sorry. I bought the last Bowcaster. So, and again, like I said, I also believe you can order these online, but it's the experience of going to one and actually building, a bear so. Of course, they have a bunch of other different things. You can build superheroes. You can build a Groot, a Spider-Man, Iron Man, all that. Whether it be in Star Wars day to day, go pick up your normally $42, but today through the 9th, $20 Chewbacca. He's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with him. My cat's not happy with him. He's really getting jealous and I'm holding him, and not him. No, he's cuddly. He wants to be cuddled. He doesn't fight me when I do this. Oh, he's coming up on the couch. Get down. Get down. Get down. Well, now he's going to be defiant. Get down. There you go. He's like, it's my house. That's my couch. So, back up here. There we go. He's not liking Chewbacca at all. He's very jealous. I think he'd be like that. So, all right. Well, folks, I thank you very much for tuning in to Comicgeddon. I'm sure a lot of you will be watching this later. So thank you for watching. And again, make sure you hit that subscribe button to make sure you get all the Comicgeddon goodness. Go ahead and like the video if you'll be so kind. It'll help us out a lot. And make a comment below. I want to know what your favorite Star Wars Timothy Zahn novel is. I'd like to know if you've watched Star Wars Rebels Season 3. What is your favorite Star Wars novel? Do you like Timothy Zahn? Just let's chat a little bit. I mean, I won't be live, but you can comment and I'll comment right back. I promise. So, well, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, Comicgeddians, I'm Retro John. May the 4th be with you.